close your eyes. You are floating in the open ocean, not near a shore, not near a boat, just open water, miles from anything solid, and beneath you the seafloor drops 3,000 feet into absolute black. The sun reaches the surface in cold, pale columns that die out 20 feet down. You cannot see what is below you. You have never been able to. And right now, somewhere in that blue void beneath your feet, a great white shark is moving toward you. It has already detected your heartbeat. It has already tasted the molecules your skin leaves in the water. It has been watching your silhouette against the bright surface for the last 4 minutes, and you have had no idea. You have been floating in what you thought was silence, in what you thought was empty water, while something 12 feet long and 5,000 pounds made its calculations in the dark. You do not hear it coming. You never do. Welcome to the Eternal Machine. Let us begin with what the great white shark actually is, because most people carry the wrong picture. They think frenzy. They think chaos. They think the screaming violins of a movie score. The truth is far more disturbing, because the truth is calm. The great white shark is 64 million years of relentless refinement compressed into a single body. A body that has not needed significant redesign since before the asteroid that ended the dinosaurs. The world burned. The skies went dark for years. Entire branches of life collapsed. And in the ocean, the great white's ancestors kept swimming, because the ocean has one rule above all others: whatever works, keep doing it. Whatever stops, ends. The great white cannot stop. This is not metaphor. This is biology. Its gills require forward motion to push oxygenated water through them. If it stops moving, it suffocates. From the first breath of its life to the last, it moves through every hour of every day of an existence that can span more than 70 years, without pause, without rest, without a single moment of the vulnerability that sleep gives every other creature on this planet. 70 years of perpetual forward motion. Think about what that forges. The body is a text written in the language of pressure and necessity. The skeleton is cartilage, not bone, lighter, more flexible. The skin, run from head to tail, feels like velvet. Reverse that direction, and it shreds you open, covered in millions of microscopic tooth-like scales, called dermal denticles, so aerodynamically precise that engineers have studied them. The shark is a weapon before it opens its mouth, every surface designed. Nothing wasted, and then there are the teeth, 300 of them in rotating rows, replaced on a continuous schedule across a lifetime that produces 20,000 total. There is no moment in which this animal is unarmed. There is no moment in which it is less than it was designed to be. Now we arrive at the senses, and this is where science begins to feel like something older, something that belongs in the dark. The great white can detect 1 part blood in 100 million parts of water, 1 drop dissolved into an Olympic swimming pool, detected from a mile away. But blood is almost incidental. Running along both sides of its body is the lateral line, a canal system so sensitive it detects pressure changes from 200 feet away. Not sound, not smell, pressure. The bow wave of a swimming seal, the erratic thrash of something injured, the difference between the water displacement of a healthy animal and a dying one. Read the way a lock reads the right key with immediate mechanical response, but the lateral line is not the deepest gift. Scattered across the snout in small dark pores are the ampullae roricini, gel-filled chambers that detect the bioelectric fields generated by all living muscle. Every beating heart in the ocean radiates electricity. Your heart radiates electricity. The great white can detect 0.5 billionth of a volt. It does not need to see you. It does not need to smell you. If your heart is beating, it knows exactly where you are. There is no stillness you can achieve that erases you. You exist electrically, and the great white reads that signal as naturally as breathing. If this video is reaching into something cold in you, hit subscribe right now. There's more coming. None of it is comfortable. That is exactly the point. The hunt is geometry, not rage. The great white positions in deeper, darker water where its counters having dark gray on top, white on the belly, makes it nearly invisible. It watches silhouettes at the surface. Then it attacks vertically, straight up, at speeds exceeding 25 miles per hour, covering the distance between darkness and surface in under a second. The impact launches full-grown elephant seals out of the water. There are photographs of this, a 12-foot shark airborne against the sky, the ocean still falling off its body, the moment suspended between what was alive and what is now a calculation being completed. The first bite is not to kill. The great white bites and withdraws, inflicts catastrophic damage in a single pass, then circles while blood loss and shock finish the arithmetic. The shark has no interest in cruelty. It has interest in energy. The great white invests 1 second of maximum effort, then allows physics and biology to close the transaction. It is the most energy-efficient apex predator this planet has ever produced, in essentially this form, for 64 million years. And here is where the story turns, and the turn is the most gothic thing in it. The great white shark is a vulnerable species, not because it is weak. Because the world it has dominated for 64 million years has changed faster than evolution can answer. Its population has declined by over 70% in 50 years, overfishing, bycatch, warming oceans. The eternal machine is being dismantled, not by a rival predator, but by abstraction, by greenhouse gas that raises water temperature 2 degrees, by fishing trawlers driven by market incentives the shark has no sensor to detect. The ampullae of Lorenzini can detect 0.5 billionth of a volt. They cannot detect a collapsing ecosystem. The 20,000 teeth, the perpetual motion, the 64 million years of perfect design, none of it answers the one threat the ocean has never produced before, something that destroys habitat through pure abstraction. How do you evolve a defense against a concept? You cannot. You just keep moving forward, because stopping means dying. And so the great white moves forward into a future being made smaller each decade, each degree, each trawling season. And it does not know this. And that unknowing is the most devastating thing the ocean has ever held. If that hit you differently than you expected, share this video. Send it to someone who thinks they understand the ocean. There is a moment researchers describe in caged observations, quietly in the margins of papers. The shark stops circling, it hovers in the water, its black eye turned toward the cage, toward the human inside, and it looks, not calculating, not deciding, just looking. A recognition across the widest distance in the natural world, between something that built civilization on land and something that chose instead to perfect the dark art of forward motion in an ancient sea. The great white does not hate you. It simply is, completely, without apology, in a way that you have only ever felt in the deepest dreams, when purpose becomes so total it is indistinguishable from peace. The most frightening thing is not the teeth or the speed. The most frightening thing is that this animal has never had a single moment of doubt about what it is. It was made to do one thing. It has done that one thing for 64 million years. While civilizations rose and collapsed, while ice ages came and went, the great white moved forward. Just forward. Always forward. It cannot stop. It will not stop. Until something more relentless than itself makes it stop. Right now. That something is us. We did not beat it with teeth or depth or darkness. We beat it with abstraction, with forces so removed from its sensory world that it cannot perceive the threat, cannot adapt, cannot respond with anything except the only thing it has ever known. Forward, the ocean is not just water, it is the original house of everything that ever became anything, governed by laws older than language, and at the summit of those laws, for 64 million years, has moved something that deserves not your fear, though fear is appropriate, but your silence, your awe. The next time you stand at the edge of the ocean and look at that flat, indifferent horizon, understand that somewhere beneath it, something is already moving. It has always been moving. It will never stop. The ocean keeps its secrets in the bodies of those who went looking.